Hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Um, Sorry, not off to a strong start. Um, Today we're gonna be finishing Inspector Waffles, um, the beloved noir classic that I started last Wednesday, and we're gonna be finishing it up today. So, uh, pretty excited to see how it all ties together. Um, Yesterday I didn't stream. That's because I was out of town. And I brought my computer, but the internet was garbage where I was. So, sorry. My sincerest apologies for not streaming yesterday. I broke my streak. Um, but hopefully I can make it up to you guys with some new content and finishing this game for you and moving forward as I catch up on getting these streams uploaded to YouTube. Once I'm fully caught up on that, it'll be back to making clips. And once I'm fully caught up on making clips, I can just start doing it consistently and I won't have to worry about and playing catch up all the time, which is something I've been doing lately. And I'm a little disappointed in myself, but it is what it is. What else? Yeah, I mean, it's about it. I was out of town yesterday. Otherwise, I would have streamed. I guess I still could have, but it would have been awful. The stream would have disconnected 1,000 times, and I doubt that I couldn't even upload my like VODs while I was over there because the internet was so bad. But today, today I'm bringing you the finale of Inspector Waffles, seeing how the case all ties together. We still have a few more chapters to go, and I'm super excited to play them with you guys, and I hope you all enjoy just as much as I am enjoying them. Anyway, let's jump right into it, shall we? Mm-mm. Anyway, sorry, the music is I've learned to love this music so much. So what do we need to do? I don't think I'll be breaking. Okay, maybe some with the tiny physique could help. I can see something hidden in the sewer pipe, but I can't reach it. My arms are too big from all the muscles. Or are you just too chunky to kneel down? This coat just makes me look big. Consider us even for how you insulted me earlier. And since you need my help, you'll have to deal with it. You'll just have to deal with it. Fair enough. But in order to help you, I'm gonna need some information about the crime. I can't do that. And I can't help you. Are you gonna work with me here, Patches? Fine, fine. I'll help you if you help me. I know the victim's name. Is that enough? Actually, are you serious right now? Joking. Of course we want to know. His name was Marmalade, and I promise that's his real name. Thank you very much, Patches. As promised, I'll return the favor. Let's see here. I think it's a photo? What, like a Polaroid? Yeah, exactly that. Grab it. Pixel was right. Here you go. Thank you, I've gotta go now. Hey, wait. I didn't get a look at it. Huh? I'm finishing Inspector Waffles. That's what I'm doing. Wasn't part of the deal. Don't be a sore loser, Rusty. So this photo was taken at a beach. Yeah, right. And we've got a yellow-orange cat in a suit. I've seen his face somewhere here in Cat Town, but where? Hmm. Hmm. What do I do now? Can you help me? No. Oh no, I knew I recognized this cat. The cat on the Polaroid is the same as the cat on the poster. So if Pixel's theory is correct, that means the next target is Maple? What? I need to get every squad in town on their way to Maple Tower. Pixel, we need to move. There isn't a minute to spare. Wait, I just need a sec. I'm compiling one of the dog programs. No time for that techno jabber. Maple's life is at risk. Uh-oh, somebody's trying to hit one of the big dogs. Cats. Whatever. Oh, where am I? And who are you? Are you a giant platypus? Hello, Waffles. I am here to speak with you. Okay, then. Well, hello there. I guess mixing pina coladas with strong milk wasn't my best idea. Irwin was wrong, though, for what it's worth. I think you're a pretty cute species. I appreciate the sentiment, Waffles. So what is it you want to discuss? Floating platypus? You. I hate to disappoint you, but I really don't have a whole lot to tell you about myself. I disagree, Feline. There are still mistakes which haunt you. Do you still believe you're to blame for the incident? You think it's your fault that Snowball pushed pancakes off the roof? Of course, it was my fault. I should have been there sooner. You did your best, Waffles, but sometimes even that is not enough. Truthfully, we know you are the best inspector in Cat Town. This cannot be argued. But even the best cannot succeed every time. Mistakes and failures are a part of life for all. In the end, Pancakes is still alive, and he is still your friend. You're a good cat, Waffles. I know you're trying to do well. But it's time you see him. Overcome your fears and face reality. He was your sidekick. Cherish the bond that you share. Okay, I'll try. I swear it. Genuinely, thank you for the words of wisdom, but why a platypus? Do not worry yourself with my appearance, just focus on my message. You are surrounded by friends who want to help you. It's time you stop living in the shadow of that day. Moving on is never easy, but you bear the strength to do it. Yeah, you, you're right. Cha even told me the same thing yesterday. Yeah, well, maybe it's time for you to ask her out, dude. Do what now? Apologies. What I meant to say was to follow your heart with your friend Cha. Do not withhold your true feelings. Embrace the truth. Yeah, but I mean, I'm a mess right now. Cha deserves the best. Waffles. Understand this. No one is without struggle. There are no exceptions. You are not alone in working to overcome inner turmoil. It is an experience shared by all animal kind. And what about Spotty? That dog is happy no matter the situation. Especially Spotty. Really? Wow. Wow, indeed. Hey, what's that sound? Is there a fire? Did you leave something burning in your oven? I'm a floating conscious. Why would I own an oven? True. Time to wake up, I guess? You guessed right. Time to wake up. Wakey, 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 wakey. Uh, Weirdest dream ever. What is that buzzing noise? It's coming from outside the office. Why has no one stopped it? I hate mornings like these. Buzzer is definitely coming from Pixel's office, but from which device? Buzzer is coming from the DNA machine. Pixel must have fixed it since it doesn't have a blue screen anymore. Oh, it's pulled results from the hair I located in Fluffy's house. I'm guessing Pixel overclocked the machine because we usually never get results back this quickly. But who cares? The machine is working, and I can't wait to check the results. Let's go, Pixels! Uh-oh. Now we gotta go on a revenge hunt. We found out it's Snowball's the killer. No. How is this possible? Snowball has been in prison for years, locked in his cell. How can one of his hairs have turned up in Fluffy's house? There's no way. Could Snowball have escaped and nobody knows? Or did somebody know I'd be at the crime scene and plant the hair to mess with me? It's time for a visit to the prison. Inspector, you're here. Oh my god, it's my favorite boy! It's my favorite good boy. Sorry. Oh. Spotty's a good boy. Inspector, you're here. Where's everybody at? They've probably gone to yesterday's crime scene, but I found more information. The hair I found in Fluffy's house? It belongs to Snowball! Inspector, we're not supposed to be working the. I know, Spotty, I know, but this is a huge new lead. Patches and the others are probably in the middle of something else. And I'm gonna see if Snowball is still in jail. Are you gonna come with? I don't think Patches will be. Spotty, I need you to trust me. Can you trust me? Mm, of course, Inspector. You need to take a stand for what you know is right, and I need to get my revenge on the people who set me up. I can't be alone on this. Spotty, I need to ask you something. Yes? Do you want to be my official partner on this? You said partner? I did. Of course I do. Glad to see you so eager. We have a case to solve. Let's go. God, he's such a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Sorry. I removed the world's worst coffee machine. Maybe the next one will at least make a decent brew. Morning, Inspector. Hi, Peanuts. How was your night? Really great, actually, filled with the wisdom of a platypus. See, that's interesting, I guess. Where are you going, Waffles? Wherever I want. You don't need to worry about it. Actually, Patch has asked me to tell him your whereabouts. Okay then, me and Spotty, we're not working Fluffy's case anymore. So, we are going to play fetch at the park. Oh really? Oh really? Yes, we took a day off and now we're going to hang out at the park. Is this true, Spotty? Is this true, Spotty? Hmm. Spotty. Hmm. Spotty, are you gonna play fetch with Inspector Waffles? Tell the truth. Hmm. Spotty, speak. Yes, we're gonna play fetch at the park! Oh, neat. Well, that'll be fun. I was suspicious at first, but Spotty never lies, so enjoy the park! Appreciate it, Peanut. I'm sorry you had to lie, Spotty, but we got a case to solve. Where are we going, Inspector? Prison time. Yeah, we're going to the prison. Waffles, my favorite inspector in the world. Hey, Lenny. You're the only jail guard I know, so how's the best jail guard I know doing? Still sarcastic, eh? Love it. He seems to really like you, Inspector. He's just happy to have company, I think. But be careful, he is also a very protective cat, especially when it comes to dogs who don't like cats. I like cats. So you'll be fine. Lenny, I need to see an inmate. It's urgent. Sure, buddy, no problem. As long as they aren't in the high security wing. Well, they're in the high security wing. It's Snowball I need to see. What? Snowball? Are you sure after what? Yes, I'm sure. Ah, okay then. I'll just need a judge's approval since he's not a regular inmate. That might be a problem. What do you mean? I know it's against the rules, but I really need to see him. I've just got a couple questions. Waffles, I can't. I'm sorry. This is about Fluffy's case. Really? I love his boxes. Best in town, I'd say. That they are, Lenny. I could take him or leave him. Ha! Dogs, right? But anyway, you need to catch the killer. I need a fresh box, but they're out of stock everywhere I've been. I'm worried that won't happen until Fluffy's murder has been solved. It's up to you to fix this, Lenny. What do you mean? I need to talk to Snowball if I'm going to solve this case. I'm not allowed to let you in, but yes. Those boxes. I just need you to convince me you have a legitimate reason to see him. I don't know the administrative side of things very well for seeing inmates, but is this conversation even legal? Kind of. This will let us finish the investigation faster. Okay then. You know better than me. To be safe, just never talk about what we're doing here with Patches and Mocha. I'm already in enough trouble as it is. Waffles, I'm okay to let you talk to Snowball, but I need some kind of proof he's involved in Fluffy's case. How about this? Snowball's hair was found at Fluffy's house the night of the murder. How can that be? Snowball's never left his cell. I would have said it's impossible too, until I found this hair. That's why I need to talk to him and figure out how this could have happened. I guess that'll do. I'll handle the paperwork. Thank you so much, Lenny. You have no idea how helpful this is. You owe me one. You can count on me. Go on in. You know the way from here. And Waffles, it's the first time you've seen him since what happened? Yes. Understood. Good luck. Kind of intimidating in a tingly way. But I don't need to start a conversation anyways. Sophia, Inspector Waffles is here to see Snowball. 10-4, Lenny. Just him or the dog too? Just Waffles. Roger that. Inspector, follow me. Sorry, Spotty. I'll be back soon. Uh-oh, flashbacks. I love you too. Okay. Flashbacks. Don't get cold feet now. No! Oh shit. Fucked him up pretty badly. At least he got like some kind of revenge, right? Don't get cold feet now, Inspector. Okay. Oh my, what a wonderful surprise. Inspector Waffles, the one and only. To what do I owe the pleasure? Snowball, I just need to ask a few questions and I'll be on my way. Of course, Inspector, of course. But before you do, I've been waiting to tell you something. Can you see me, Inspector? Can you see the scars on my face? Can you see them? Do you see what you did to me? Do you remember that night, Inspector? Look at me and see what you did. Remember this all very well, Waffles, because I would hate for you to forget what happened that night. I knew this was a terrible idea. I'm leaving. Oh, Inspector, don't leave me here all alone again. Please ask your questions. I'm all ears. So, your first question, Inspector? Oh, by the way, how is our old friend Pancakes? Is his recovery coming along smoothly? Shame about that, of course. Oh, apologies, a sensitive subject. I'll do my best to avoid the topic. Where were you 2 nights ago? This may come as a shock to you, but I was here myself, reading one of my books or perhaps listening to the radio as the evenings usually go. I think you're lying. You were somewhere else. And would you have any evidence to support such an impossible claim? Because we found one of your hairs at the crime scene. I'm getting the voices mixed up. Because we found one of your hairs at the crime scene. I'm just as shocked as you are, Inspector. We ran DNA analysis on the hair. Turns out it's yours. So I think you owe me the truth. I don't know what to say. Perhaps a stray hair flew through a vent. Floated through the air and landed in your crime scene? Unlikely, Snowball. I have no idea. Guard, please tell the inspector I haven't moved for myself. He's right, Inspector. He hasn't left his cell in a week, and it's impossible he could have escaped even for a limited time. We keep a close eye on him throughout the day. Seems like your misplaced vendetta has led you down the wrong path. Is that all? Do we have more to discuss? I'm surprised you didn't ask where we found your hair. Maybe because you already knew. No, I'm not hiding any information. I just don't care about what your DNA test has to say. I'll tell you anyways. In Fluffy's house, the CEO of Box Furniture. Okay. Nothing to say? Not really. I didn't know the cat and his death. However unfortunate it may be, doesn't impact me in the slightest. I find no reason to be attached to those I don't know. His celebrity status means nothing to me. He dies the same as any other cat. I found your hair in his office, and the killers only stole one thing, disks from his computer. What do you want from Fluffy's data? Oh, poor Inspector. I haven't moved from this cell in days, and your precious little test is wrong. I had always heard you were one of the best in Cat Town, but this is so disappointing. I guess I can understand if you're starting to slip, though. After all, what happened to your partner, that was your fault as well, no? Oh boy, you should not have said that. Something else I need to ask you, Snowball. I was duped into a very elaborate setup, and I need to know who would do something like this. There was a cult, tons of cats involved. This wasn't something that could have been put together in a couple of hours. Oh, you poor cat, I hope they didn't hurt you. And now that I think about it, it has your name all over it. It's your signature messing with people's minds, elaborate schemes. Inspector, I know you don't want to believe me, but I have no reason to lie to you. I am here, in prison. How can I be doing all these things in the outside world? Anything is possible with you, Snowball. Do you get many visitors? Oh, just a few. Old acquaintances stop in from time to time. I don't really tend much to that. I don't really tend much to all. I don't really tend much to all that anymore. This setup you encountered, as fun as that would have been, it wasn't my idea. Oh, come on. I'm sure someone on the outside helped you handle it. What do you mean? Meatballs was Meatballs was part of the fake cult. Given our shared past, that couldn't have been a coincidence. Yes, he's been in to see me a time or two. What can I say? I guess he misses me. But he just brought some treats, new books to read, news from the outside world, nothing terribly exciting, mind you. You're doing a good job of keeping your story straight, but we both know it's possible you created that entire operation, even from the confines of your prison cell. Wait a second. Something. Something is wrong here. Meatballs played his role very well. He even got me to believe he was Garden Irwin. But he wasn't in disguise. I knew it was him, and I knew he used to work with you. Oh, that's exactly what you would have wanted. You wanted to leave the link back here, back to you. What are you on about? I'm here because you knew I would follow the clues and make the connection. You knew I would have to stand here and face you again and have the realization that you were the mastermind in spite of the odds. But that's not what happened, is it? That would be too easy. From a mind as brilliant as yours, something that simple is impossible, especially after what I've been through these past few days. But now I'm more determined than ever. I will figure this out. Thank you, Snowball. I'll be on my way. Wait! There is something I want to discuss. What is it, Snowball? Before you leave, I just want to know something. What is it you feel these days? What do you mean, feel? Seeing your partner fall from that roof, I imagine that still keeps you up at night. Or maybe after all this time, it's still too tough for you to say, hmm? You want to talk about it? Fine. Truthfully, I still don't know what your involvement was in Fluffy's death. How one of your hairs was at the crime scene? Maybe with the help of one of your visitors? I don't know. I know one thing for certain though. You led me here because you wanted to make me miserable. But I won't let you hold this over me any longer. Pancakes is my friend. When I see your face marred by my claw marks, it's one of the few things in my life I don't regret in the least. You're nothing more than a depraved monster. Pancakes is one of the greatest cats I've ever known. I've learned so much from being by his side as a rookie inspector. I remember all the interrogations we did, cases we closed, jokes we shared, all of it. And I look forward to when he's back on the force. You can't take that away from me. What a cute love story. Can you pretty please tell me more? With pleasure. What's your best memory of pancakes? Oh, when I pushed him from the roof. What a joy that was. Especially when I saw your face. No, that wasn't it. I know you better than that. It was the time you outsmarted us, yeah? What are you talking about? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what he wants to see. Hmm. Do I not have all the clues I need? So nothing here is helpful. Clues we have. Other than that, wasn't it? I know you better than that. It was the time you outsmarted us, yeah? What are you talking about? Looks like there's something we still need to gather. Hmm. Hmm. Something. We're missing something here. Whoa. This isn't. We've never been allowed to go in here. This is the first time I've ever been in this office. It smells funny in here. Funny haha or funny weird? I don't think it's been cleaned in months. No, I mean, it's a different scent. An unexpected smell, not like your office. My office isn't dirty, just disheveled. I'm not judging. Pancakes has pinned up some clues from Snowball's case in the middle of this map, an old photo of Snowball. It's strange to see him without the big scars on his face. It's an article about the first interrogation Pancakes ever did of Snowball. We caught him so easily that first time, never suspected a thing until we talked to him. I remember like it was yesterday. Pancakes said, I don't understand, Snowball. We've been looking for you for months. You hid yourself very well. Couldn't find a trace of you, and suddenly we find you walking around the city center like nothing happened? Why did you do that? Why would one of the smartest cats in town do such a stupid thing? Snowball inhaled slow, pausing for a brief moment, and then he said through a malicious grin, There's more than one way to skin a cat, Inspector Pancakes. 2 days later, he escaped. It gives me a bit of peace knowing he's behind bars now. Now, there's the thing that we need to look at. Surrounding Snowball's photos are a lot of clues I already know by heart. Meatballs and Chance's photos are here. Over there, the Scratch Park, where we saw Snowball after he escaped. I couldn't tell you how many times I went to Scratch Park when I was younger, Inspector. I loved that place so much. I missed when my parents would rub my belly. And over there, a couple of letters that he sent us. We tried to find a pattern in them, but we came up empty. It's hard to be here and pretend none of this still hurts. This really bums me out. These plants are all dead because of me. They were in my office before, but I forgot to take care of them, so I hid them here in shame. It's okay, man. We, we can't do everything. This place hasn't been cleaned out in a very long time. Patch is specifically asked the cleaning people to never step a single paw in this room. He even said this room is haunted. Only naive people would believe such a thing. What? It's haunted? Oh my god. Spotty, no worries. I'm here to protect you. You're the best, Inspector. I'm not the only one to use Pancake's office as a stock room. Pixel also left a broken screen there. Alright, we got the clue we needed. I was like, whoa, we missed something. How goofy. We're gonna go play fetch. Peanut. We're just gonna go play some more fetch. Yeah, Spotty really wants to play fetch. Really wants to play fetch. Need to see Snowball. No problem, Inspector. Back when I was a rookie, Pancakes caught you. You would just walk in the streets in broad daylight, and we thought we caught a lucky break. It was too easy, and we were blind to that. We should have known better. A couple of days later, you escaped from prison. It was all a part of a bigger plan. A huge diamond robbery at the bank. Mm. Remember what you said to us in your interrogation? Mm. You don't remember. Refresh my memory. It's raining cats and dogs. Hmm, that does ring a bell, yes. Interesting. Unfortunately, that's not really what you said that day. What you actually said was, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Oh. Oh, of course, that was exactly it. It's too late. I knew something was off here, and now you've played your hand. No, no, don't leave. Guard, I need to go. Snowball's been very helpful, more than he knows. It's time to go see a friend I haven't talked to in too long. Later, you Snowball. Inspector, how did it go? You seem a little stressed. I knew what to expect going in, but it still wasn't easy. Snowball tried to provoke exactly how I thought he would. He was quick to bring up Pancakes before he knew it would be a sore spot, because he knew it would be a sore spot. And he almost got me. I almost fell victim to it all over again. Oh, I'm really sorry, Inspector. No, don't be. Something strange happened. He didn't remember when Pancakes interrogated him. How is that? Does he have memory loss? Damn, probably. I don't think so, no. That would be one of the last things a cat like Snowball would forget. I'm missing a piece of the puzzle here, though, but I know exactly who can help us. The only cat who knows Snowball better than me. Patches? You know, I really enjoy when you say something funny, but not on purpose. No, not Patches. I'm talking about Pancakes. Oh, really? How awesome! It's gonna be great meeting him for the first time. He's such a nice cat. Yeah, he really is. Let's go, Spotty. My man. Meanwhile, I hate to be so persistent about this, but I'm still wondering. Why am I still assisting you? I have so much stuff to do at my office. I'm sure the DNA analysis has completed by now. That hair from Fluffy's house? Probably just a dead end. Dude, it's literally a DNA analysis of Snowball's hair. Oh my goodness. And I already told you, Pixel, you're my assistant. I mean, my partner for the day. Oh, so you need somebody to hold the box of donuts? Yes. As you can see, it's time for my snack, and I can't do it alone since I'm eating my last croissant. That's a really good reason, Chief. Gentle. Is it supposed to be like Trump? I have a feeling this is supposed to be like Trump. Um, Gentle cats, welcome to my office. How can I? That's terrible. That's terrible. I can't do that voice. Okay, hold on. Gentle cats, welcome to my office. How can I help? No, that's still not right. I need to like blend the two together a little bit, the two voices. Um, Gentle cats, welcome to my office. How can I help? Hello, Maple. I'm Chief Patches, and this is my colleague Pixel. Sup? Nice to meet the both of you. Now, I need to tell you that my schedule is very packed at the moment. But from what my secretary told me, you all said there is some sort of emergency and I am in danger. Yes, we believe that to be the case. Okay then. While I have a couple of minutes, I'd like some explanation into what's going on. Of course, and thank you. We'll keep it brief. We've uncovered evidence that your life is in danger, sir. What kind of evidence might that be? A Polaroid picture of you. And how does that equate to my life being in danger? And how does that equate to my life being in danger? Kind of sounds like, Clone High, if you've ever watched that, it sounds like um why can I not think of it? Why can't I not think of it? I'm like blanking out real hard right now. JFK, from Clone High. And how does that equate to my life being in danger? Oh no, I'm gonna keep that, even though it's the wrong person. We've been tracking a killer here in Cat Town. We believe that they leave a photo of their next intended victim at the scene of the crime. And we just found this photo of you next to their last murder victim. Ah, I see. I can understand your concerns now. I do want you to know that you can rely on our team to protect you. The building is surrounded by police, cats, and dogs. It's virtually impossible that someone could come here and hurt you. Well, I do appreciate you taking this threat seriously. This is certainly the last thing my campaign needs. Just out of curiosity, can I take another closer look at that photo? Of course. Hmm. This is odd. I have no recollection of taking this photo or being at this place. But between my job and the campaign, I do take many photos every single day. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I could forget one of them, even such a close-up photo like this. Why is... What? Update later. Why are you interrupting my game? Thank you. You can't leave this office until the situation is resolved. That might be an issue. I have a campaign meeting coming up soon. I know. That's why I brought donuts. Pardon? We plan on staying here for quite some time. So a big box of donuts was necessary. Starving definitely isn't an option. But I don't like donuts. You don't like donuts? That's, what is that even? I can't understand what you said. Never mind. We'll find a solution. Sorry to hear that you aren't a donut fan. No, you're not, Chief. You're trying to hide how happy you are that this means more donuts just for you. Anyways, would you like some other kind of snack? Why not? Just nothing with peanuts. I'm deathly allergic. Chocolate bar. I've only got a lollipop for you. That'll do just fine. Enjoy a good lollipop. Yeah. I'm finishing Dr. Waffles. Kind of, but not at all. This is supposed to be like a Trump figure. So I gave him an annoying voice. That'll do just fine. I enjoy a good lollipop. I hope not. Don't want it to come apart. I will not be able to. Okay. Good afternoon. Okay. Oh, and it's one we sell in all of our Maple Market groceries. Good choice. You're welcome. You know, I do almost all my shopping in your stores. I'm kind of a gourmand, if I do say so myself. Here we go. And you've got a really great selection of quality products. Oh, well, I do appreciate that. Want to hear something interesting? Sure. We've got lots of time to kill, or I mean to spare. Of course. So here we are some fun facts about the story of my success. This is everything I've ever wanted. You wanted to talk about your success story? That's right. No, that's Pixel. That's right. Here are a couple fun facts about how Maple became the wealthiest cat in Cat Town. I'm sure these anecdotes will be so interesting. First, do you remember when the Maple Markets had a poor reputation among consumers? That's still Pixel. First, do you remember when the Maple Markets had a poor reputation among consumers? Yeah, maybe 10 years ago or so. It's been a big change between then and now. There were so many fights between cats and dogs, but I couldn't close the store to one group or the other. It would have sunk me. So I had the idea to open up the markets to only one customer at a time. Voila! No more fighting. Cats prefer to be alone and undisturbed, and dogs are more calm when not surrounded by other dogs. To be honest, it worked better than I could have imagined. Oh, that is brilliant. You are such a genius. Another fun fact? Please. No, please. Please. No. Oh, yes. Sec- Second, do you remember when Maple Market was the main sponsor of the Wool Ball Championships? I should have called in sick. 16 years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Yeah, get me out of there. That's awful. Meanwhile, we're here, Spotty. I can't wait to meet your old partner, Inspector. Yeah, it'll be good to see him again. Hope he can shed some light on all that's been happening. Yeah, you, what do you want this time? I'm sorry, do I know you? Of course, you moron. Why don't you stop bothering me? I have no idea what's going on. Don't take offense, sir. Smokey suffers from paranoia. Okay, then understood. Thank you for clarifying. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Inspector Waffles, and I'm here with Sniffer Dog Spotty. Hello, sir. I'd like to talk with Pancakes. Certainly. He's on the other side of the room, but please try to be brief. He prefers not to be disturbed if possible. Understood. We won't be long. Thank you, Inspector. Don't you dare call me a kitten again! Stop it! What? I didn't. What a tough break for that cat. Hmm. Um, hey there. Oh, Waffles, what a pleasant surprise. I was beginning to think you'd never come to see me in here. I'm I'm so sorry, Pancakes. It's been a while. Too long, I know. No worries, buddy, I get it. So, who is this noble young sniffer dog you're with? My name is Spotty, sir. You don't need to call me sir, just call me Pancakes. It's an honor, Mr. Pancakes. I'm happy you chose to partner with Spotty, Waffles. You know, he received tremendous recommendations before joining the team. It's, yes, I have to say he's very good at his job. Don't give him too many compliments, though. He gets excited easily. That's true. But thank you for your words. You're welcome. Now, enough chit-chat. Why is it you needed to come see me? Well, unfortunately, we need to discuss Snowball. I wish I could say I was surprised. Are you okay to talk about it? Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm bored as hell here. I'm not supposed to talk about cold cases here in the cafeteria, but whatever. Anything you need, Waffles. So you said you want to talk about Snowball, right? He's still locked up? Yeah, he's still in prison. Good, good. But why was it you needed to talk to him? Something to come up from one of your old cases? No, not that. It's a new case, actually. Is that so? Please, tell me more. Fluffy's death. We found Snowball's DNA at the crime scene. How is that possible? I don't know yet. I was face to face with Snowball standing in his cell. It was him, scars and all. Prison guard told me Snowball hasn't moved from his cell in days. Very interesting. When you were talking to Snowball, did you notice anything unusual? Maybe something he said that seemed off? If I asked you what you think Snowball's most memorable moment with you was, what's the first thing that would come to mind? Easy. The time we caught him and put him in jail, and then he escaped a couple days later. He knew once he was in, we'd relax our guard a bit. So while he was there, he threatened a banker we'd previously arrested for tax evasion. Got a PIN code he was looking for, and then made his escape. If I was Snowball, that's the thing I'd be the most proud of. He played us like a fiddle, and he even warned us about it ahead of time. There's more than one way to skin a cat, Inspector Pancakes. What would you say if I told you Snowball didn't have any memory of that? I'd say that's impossible. You should start believing because that's exactly what happened. He knew all sorts of things about my run-ins with him, for example, but not this. Maybe because you handled the interrogation alone. I don't know. Are you certain you've got a match on the DNA? Absolutely. The machine doesn't lie. And you're sure the guards know he didn't sneak out at some point? They were 100% positive. I don't believe Snowball's head could have traveled from the prison to the crime scene, whether it was from a crazy breeze or someone purposely carrying him. There's only one solution I can think of. It wasn't Snowball? It wasn't Snowball. He wouldn't be able to remember something he didn't experience. So the real Snowball is out of prison, and he must have been at Fluffy's crime scene. So that's a fake Snowball. Fake! He's a fake. Yeah, I brushed it. I'm not talking to myself, I'm commentating. So, the real Snowball is out of prison and he must have been at Fluffy's crime scene. So, we never captured Snowball? Just a look-alike? Would you be surprised? Not really, no. If anyone is capable of that, it'd be Snowball. So let's assume it wasn't Snowball in that prison cell. Who would that cat be? I have an idea. Ages ago, before you were my partner, I studied Snowball's childhood. Turns out, Snowball comes from a litter of 7 abandoned kittens. I tracked all of them down and they were all just respectable citizens of Cat Town, living normal lives. Nothing out of the ordinary. One of his brothers stood out from the others though. Mallow was his name. Mallow owns a shop, so I made a visit. As it happens, he looks exactly like Snowball, 2 peas in a pod. Why did you never talk about this before? Because Mallow's a good guy, not a gangster. Nothing like his brother. But he's the perfect candidate for a look-alike. You have any idea where I can find Mallow now? He had a shop in town selling food or something. I lost track of him though, he disappeared years ago. Moved to a different city, I assume. What kind of food was he selling? I don't really remember anymore, but all that info should be in my old office. There are a lot of files to search through though. Maybe you've got a hunch where to start? We gotta go check his old office. It's okay, we'll come back. We gotta go check Pancake's old office. Just going to play fetch. Peanut. Nothing out of the ordinary happening here. Definitely not working a case that we're not supposed to be working. Pancake's pinned up some clues from Snowball's case. In the middle of this map, an old photo of Snowball. It's strange to see him without the big scars on his face. Spotty, you smell something? Nothing yet, but let me see. Wait, there it is. Very sweet, a high concentration of sugar. Oh, probably just some of Patches' candy, not surprising. But Patches wouldn't hide himself while he's snacking. I don't think I've ever seen him not eating or drinking, Inspector. Me either. Let's keep that in mind. It might prove useful. Hmm. Do we go back to pancakes about a very sweet smell? Uh, I'm, I'm having trouble as a human who is not a cat understanding how this is important, but it's a clue from the office. So I should have asked Spotty to. Hi. I should have asked Spotty to smell it in the first place. I'm a ding dong. We're finishing it up today, and it's a single player game. It's a story driven game. Yeah, it's okay. Yep. Not yet. I think Spotty smelled something in the room with a high concentration of sugar. I don't know the scent. I wasn't trained for smells like that, but it's probably something more appealing to kittens, like candy or something. Oh, that's it. I remember now. Marlowe had a cotton candy shop. It's located over in Fur Point, if I recall. You'll find the address pinned up somewhere in my old office. Wonderful work, Spotty. Really good, great stuff. Thank you, Mr. Pancakes. The scent was faint, but I can try to pinpoint where it was coming from. Amazing, simply amazing. You're lucky to have a partner like him, Waffles. He still surprises me with how good he is at sniffing, that's for sure. We both really appreciate your help, Pancakes. We don't want to keep you for too long, though, so we'll get back to it. But it's been really nice seeing you. Likewise, my friends. Glad I could join in an investigation again. It felt good. And for once in a long time, I feel like my old self. When you're feeling better, you should come by the police station. Everybody down there misses you. I'll see you there, friend. Good luck finding the shop's address in my old mess. Oh boy. So we're going back to his office again. Bum 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 bum. Still playing fetch. Definitely not working the case. We are not working a case. I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy, Peanut. You're a nut. You got it in your name. You're a nut. So you're going crazy. Spider, you smell something? Very high concentration. Hmm. Body, is this the document that you think smell like cotton candy? Yes, Inspector, this is the one. Really? I can't smell a thing. I promised. I trust my nose with my life. Okay, okay, I'm just embarrassed my nose isn't getting anything. Same for me when you're investigating, Inspector. Here, let me take a look. Pancakes use one side to take notes, but on the other side is part of a flyer for Marlowe's cotton candy shop, and there's an address. Now we know where we can find Marlowe. Pancakes was right as always. This will be a huge help. And by the way, Spotty, yes? You did a great job. I still can't understand how you do it, but you're a great cop, Spotty. The best sniffer I'll ever know. Sorry if I misjudged you before. That really means a lot, Waffles. Thank you. Of course, pal. Now let's head to the cotton candy shop and see what surprises are in store. Yeah, progress. Um, um, taking Spotty for a walk this time. He got tired playing fetch. So he just kind of wants to relax. Bum, 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 bum. We're here, Spotty. The neighborhood is run down now, but this is the place. Cotton candy shop that Mallory used to run. Seems to have been abandoned for quite some time now, but I can still smell sugar from all the way out here. You could smell cotton candy on an old flyer stowed away in an unused office. Imagine how strong the smell will be once we're inside. Door's locked, but I won't pretend like I can smash down this metal door. Maybe if I were the action movie star Spike, then I could do anything. Gotta find the door key somewhere. Oh, a key just over there. Need to be careful not to cut myself on a broken window pane. Nice, got it. I'll call the win if this key goes to the main door. Too easy if this key went to that door, right? Hmm. Oh, it fits. I'll take my lucky break. Door's unlocked, no trouble at all. Are we going inside? Yes. We don't need a warrant or anything. You ready? Shouldn't we check around here some more before going inside? Where it's dark? Spotty, are you afraid of the dark? No, yes, I mean a little bit, but I don't want you missing any clues or items for the investigation. Uh, Maybe more warball cards. Of course, Spy. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Wonder where Mallow could be now. I think that was Spotty warning us about like progression and like not being able to come back. Inspector? Yeah. Why does this place not look abandoned from the inside? I'm wondering the same thing. It's in pretty good shape, but there's no indication from the outside that the shop is reopening. I've got a couple more chapters before the finale. Uh, four, I think. 4 out of like 6, I think. Yeah, I should be able to finish it this stream. I don't know. I'm just playing it by ear. Keep your eyes peeled. It's very quiet in here. Am I allowed to say I have a bad feeling about this? That would make 2 of us. Cash register is already open, but there's no money in it. So many types of candy, size, types. Honestly, if the shop was still open, this would be a pretty cool place to hang out. What happened here? Too afraid to do anything. I'll speak to him later. Hmm. Keep your eyes peeled, Spotty. Well, I guess your nose peeled. Oh my god. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay, dude? Not you. No. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Uh-oh. We just got attacked by a dog. Yeah. It's a game where you really shouldn't question it. Who are you? What? Who are we? You just attacked us. Really? I'm so sorry. I don't remember anything. Where am I? You're in an abandoned cotton candy shop here in Cat Town. I don't understand. I'm Inspector Waffles, and this is Sniffer Dog Spotty. Spotty, are you okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. You plan on attacking us again, sir? No, no, of course not. My name is Pavlov. I'm not from Cat Town, but I came here on business. And what brought you to this abandoned candy shop in a rundown part of town? I couldn't tell you, Inspector. Truthfully, my memory is all a blur right now. Alright, just take it easy. We're gonna get to the bottom of all this. I know you're not feeling well, but I need to ask you some questions. Are you okay to proceed? Yes, go ahead. Can you tell me the last thing you remember? I own a car dealership. I buy large vehicles from here in Cat Town and resell them to big dogs like me in my hometown. I have a contact here, a dog, always sells me cars for cheap. No idea how he's making money from it. But there's a catch. What kind of catch? I have to eat dinner with him every time I visit. Oh, that's a little weird, I guess, but not terrible. Well, before every meal, I have to answer various questions. Most were simple enough, and I'd get free food or contract signatures as a result. That never raised any red flags for you? Not really. At the end of the meal, I'd eat some good food and receive the contracts I came for. The situation was a little unusual, but those things often become normal for us before long. But the last memory I have is meeting him here in Cat Town. After that, there's nothing until meeting both of you. Do you have a name or any info you can share about your contact? He called himself Ghost. He is a dog, always wore a hat. Sometimes he'd have another dog with him since he didn't talk a lot. Hmm. I doubt Ghost is his real name. Do you think you can help us find out who he is? Of course, Inspector. Great. We'll go to the police station soon, but I have some other questions to ask first. So you mentioned you had some memory loss. When was your last meeting with Ghost? This past Saturday. Okay, so 4 days ago. And everything since then, you don't have any recollection. I don't know. Just a big flash of light and then nothing. Mm-hmm. Do you remember attacking us and why you suddenly stopped? Not at all. But this is when I came to. I've got a I've got a hunch. Hmm. What is the hunch? Sorry, I don't think I have. I don't think I have the clue for this, do I? A Saturday, 4 days ago. It's just a big flash of light, and then nothing. Do you remember why attacking? Do you remember attacking us and why you suddenly stopped? Not at all. But this is when I came to. Got a hunch. I don't think any of this. Hmm. I think it's more than a coincidence that Pavlov stopped attacking us when that bell rang. You want me to ring it again? No, 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 no. Okay, won't touch it. That was a close call. Spotty rang the bell inadvertently. As soon as he did that, you reverted to your normal self. The bell, you said. Yeah, why? You know, when I talked about my meeting with Ghost, he always kept the bell with him. He'd ring it several times when we were talking or eating. Strange, right? So anytime you answer the question, sign a contract, whatever, he'd ring the bell. Yes, exactly. I think he was conditioning you to get inside your mind, Pavlov. You think so? I don't understand. How do you know? Want me to ring Want me to ring the bell to confirm your theory? Do not touch that bell for any reason, Spotty. Oh, sorry, you got it. We can't be 100% sure, but I don't want to take the risk and put you through any more stress. After what's happened these past few days, anything could happen. Speaking of, I've got another question for you. We're currently investigating two murders. They've both occurred within the last 4 days while you've been out of sorts. We know both murders were committed by a big animal. To be frank, you fit the description. How is that? I'm not a murderer, and I'm not the only large dog here in Cat Town. It's not just about appearance, there's something else. Uh, uh, insult letter. Why am I supposed to show him? Currently investigating two murders that both occurred within the last 4 days. While you've been out of sorts, we know both murders were committed by a big animal. To be frank, you fit the description. How was that? I'm not a murderer. I'm the only large dog. I'm not the only large dog here in Cat Town. It's not just about appearance. There's something else. Something else. Pavlov almost has superhero strength. He could have killed us if it had gone any further. We got lucky. His body could have been seriously hurt. The killer threw one victim through a window made of strengthened glass. The other victim was crushed against the wall. Only an animal with immense strength could have done those things. Someone as strong as Snow Tiger, that vigilante superhero from a long time ago here in Cat Town. When you were fighting us, there was no way we could have subdued you. Even 5 of us wouldn't have been enough. Inspector, please. It could have been anyone else. I absolutely despise violence. I understand that, but believe me, most residents of Cat Town are small cats like me. It would be very difficult to find another animal here of your strength and stature. And you attacked us on sight. Now that you've got your wits about you and we're talking with you, I wouldn't so confidently believe you to be a suspect. But believe me, I thought we were going to die here. I'm sorry about that, Tsuri. I don't know what's happening to me. I'm just curious. Have you been staying here the last 4 days? I think I remember briefly moving to different places a few times. That's as much as I can tell, though. No idea where exactly. I'm pretty sure most of my time was spent here, not moving, but guarding something. There isn't really anything to guard here, as far as I've seen. The place is empty. Because you are protecting someone, not something. How do you know? I don't know what you want from me here, game. I've been staying here the last 4 days. I think I remember briefly moving. No, I'm pretty sure most of my time was spent here, not moving, but guarding something. There isn't really anything to guard here, because you are protecting someone, not something. How do you know? There's more than one way to skin a cat. Hmm. Giant confused dog. Smells like cotton candy, but the odor was stronger in the other room. What was he guarding? Smell anything in here? Of course, the sweet smell of cotton candy. Right, so how do we explain the smell? But there's not a trace of candy in the room. Oh. Oh, I got it. Do you know what it means? Invisible cotton candy? No, not invisible food. There's a secret room hidden somewhere in the shop. Awesome. I love secrets. We need to look around for a hidden passage trapdoor in this room. Wave. Hmm. So in this room, there's something. And somewhere in the shop. We need to look around for a hidden passage trapdoor in this room. Did you look behind the counter, maybe? I don't want to miss anything. Is there something I need? So there's a hidden room in this room specifically. I don't know what to do here. Did I check? Did I check the plant? Plant, 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 plant. Hmm. Is this a trapdoor? Let's see. This is slightly discolored. Aha! A cellar hidden beneath the shop. That's where the smell's coming from, Inspector. Oh yeah, definitely. Even I can smell it. Stay here with Pavlov. I'm going alone. Absolutely. Be careful down there. But don't leave me alone too long, like you did back at the Maple Market, I mean. I won't, Spotty. Promise. Aha! This is where all the sugar and ingredients are stored. But this room seems to have some secrets as well. What's that hooked to the wall? Someone is sleeping here, but if it isn't Pavlov, it means we've got another cotton candy shop resident on our paws. It's a photo of a beach, almost like a backdrop for photographs, but why? Feels like I've seen this beach before. Comparing it to the Polaroid, the background in this photo are exactly the same. Incredible, this must mean the Polaroid was a fake, but why? I should have examined it more closely from the start. Better late than never, I suppose. This cat... I've seen him somewhere. No, no way. This is the dead cat from yesterday. Why did I not notice this before? Inspector, everything okay? Ah, yeah, sorry for yelling. Everything is fine. I took a closer look at the photo when it was edited. They put this poor cat's face over the beach background. This poster, camera, computer, everything could have been here in this room. I don't understand why. It's clear that they were planting fake evidence to steer the investigation in the wrong direction. What would they have been using the Polaroid for? Hmm. Oh, I get it now. The Polaroid is nothing more than a ruse. They wanted me to believe the Polaroids are the MO. I'm going to have to talk to Patches about all this. It won't be easy gaining his trust with a story like this, but I have no choice. Maybe Pavlov can help us understand what's going on here. It's a blueprint for some gadget. I have no idea what it's supposed to do. Certainly doesn't look like anything related to making cotton candy, though. Better take it for a closer look. Is it food for Pavlov or someone else? It smells strong in here, even to me. It's like I'm standing inside a piece of candy. Bags of sugar, bottles of flavoring. Patches would be waist deep in sugar heaven if he were here. I think that's everything. And it's everything that we can investigate in this room. Just curious. Have you been staying here the last 4 days? Yada. You're guarding something. Someone. There's a cellar hidden under a trap door. I found food in a bed there. Someone was living there, hiding from something. What do you think it was, Inspector? Unfortunately, the first cat that comes to mind is a high-ranking gangster. Pavlov, do you happen to remember a white cat? I'm not sure exactly. Maybe? This cat or dog who hid here, they must have been planning something. I know you don't remember much very clearly, but anything you can think of could be useful. If I may, Inspector, do you know what they were planning to do? I found this blueprint, but I have no idea what it's all about. Can I have a look at it? I've studied a few car part diagrams in my time. Maybe I can piece something together. That would be great. It's all just pixels to me. Here you are. Okay, thanks. Ah! Okay. This is a design schematic for a strange laser device. It uses a jewel as the energy source. A jewel for an energy source? That's like something you find in a movie. To what end? I don't know, but I can tell you I spotted a box furniture logo. Perhaps something for commercial use? The box furniture, you said. So this has got to be related to Fluffy's death somehow. There are some handwritten notes on here as well, so I'm guessing it won't be used for its initial purpose. I'll never be able to figure out what it all means, but I've got somebody back at the station who can figure it out from here, so no worries. I appreciate your help. Of course, and it's strange, Inspector. I have the feeling I've seen this plan before. I found the blueprint in the cellar. Were you ever down there? I don't believe so, no. I'm not fully understanding how you could remember the blueprint. So like I said before, there was a bright flash of light, and then I think I saw the blueprint. Maybe a well-dressed cat. I don't recognize his face. I didn't catch his face. It was very brief, just a couple of seconds. Do you have any ideas what the flash of light could have been, Inspector? There's a camera in the cellar. The flash may have been from taking a photo. Yes, that's it. I can see it. There was the flash of camera, and then briefly I could see my surroundings. The blueprint, the room, and then nothing again. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm commentating. But no, I'm not that crazy. But why would they want a picture of me? You want the truth? Please, yes, whatever you can share. We found the same style of picture on a dead body. Exact same background as the poster in the cellar. Hmm. Oh, yes, I think they were using you for your strength. But when they were done, you became useless to them. I I understand. What should I do now? Come with us to the police station. You'll be safe there, and I need you to understand something. I can't accuse you of murder, but after what happened here, it would be best for everyone's safety if we hold you at the station until we can figure things out. Oh, I appreciate your honesty, Inspector. I'll come with you. I don't want to harm anyone again. Thanks for your cooperation, Pavlov. Let's just hope I can get Patches to trust me again. Ring, ring. Hello? Patches? No, it's Peanut. Patches is off somewhere again. Do you know where? Maples Tower, along with... That's Pavlov. Whoops. Maples Tower. Along with every squad in the city. Really? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Anyway, I'm bringing someone in. Can you guard him? Yes. Yes, I'll find somebody to do that. Don't worry, Waffles. Thanks. On our way. We are making progress. Yes. Waffles, what are you doing here? We have an emergency, Chief. I know. That's why I'm in Maples Tower. Uh, Hi, Inspector. Ha, good to meet you, sir. I'd like to talk with you about what happened under a maple market I visited yesterday. But I have something even more pressing to discuss with the chief. I really hope the market thing wasn't your emergency. Not even close, Chief. It's about Fluffy's case. I told you already that you're off that case. I know, but events just sort of fell in our laps. Right, Spotty? It's true. You too, Spotty? I really hope the two of you understand the severity of what you've done. Yeah, we get it. You'll punish us afterwards if you think it's necessary. Understood. But for now, we need to explain what we found. Hmm. I'm listening. What is it you discovered, Waffles? The true suspect behind Fluffy's murder. Tell me more. Just before coming here, we took a big dog to the station. Oh man. Ooh, sorry, I was popping my back. We took a big dog to the station. Name is Pavlov. And you think he could be the murderer? Well, at least from a physical sense, he could be the one. What does that mean exactly? Pavlov is very strong, strong enough to throw a large cat through a window. He doesn't have any alibi for time. He doesn't have an alibi for the time Fluffy was murdered. And he also tried to kill us. Well, yeah, and that. So I'm curious how two skinny animals like you could arrest a big dog all on your own? I won't even bother telling you because you're not going to believe us anyways. But let's just say we were very lucky. Lucky, hmm? Please, don't make a fool of yourself again, Inspector. My patience has its limits. How exactly did you find this dog? In an abandoned cotton candy shop, Chief. And why were you in an abandoned cotton candy shop? We were following a lead on Fluffy's case. Same case I ordered you to cease working on. Yes, I know that, but something so unbelievable happened this morning that I had to check for myself. And what was that? Uh, uh, yeah. Hold on, it's locked. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I had a few things I had to deal with. How exactly did you find this dog in an abandoned cotton candy shop? And why were you there? We were following a lead, the same case I ordered you not to work on, but something so unbelievable happened this morning that I had to check for myself. Here, have a look for yourself. These are the results of the DNA analysis we ran on the hair from Fluffy's house. We got a match on it. Let me take a look. Snowball? How is that possible? Pixel, these are the results from your DNA analyzer? Yes, that looks to be the case, but how did you get into my office, Waffles? You know I don't want anyone in there when I'm not around. That doesn't matter now, Pixel. To be honest, I didn't intend on it. The machine's alarm was buzzing so loud, so I had to check. Just don't do it again, okay? I promise. Anyways, I guess you verified that Snowball is still in prison? You know me well, Chief, and yes, he's still there. So it's pretty obvious the DNA result is incorrect. Machine is broken, I guess. Actually, I don't think so. Your lead took you nowhere. Look where my lead got us. What lead? This morning we found a cat dead in the street, bashed against the wall. Inspector, you think it's the cat we don't overthink it. Let Patches finish his story. Oh, sorry. So what about that dead cat? Oh, right, I found a Polaroid next to the body, just like the one you found on Fluffy. And guess what? The Polaroid you found was a picture of Marmalade, the dead cat from this morning. So in summary, the Polaroids are the killer's calling card. Ah, Chief, I'm sorry to say this, but you're completely wrong. Is that so, Smarty Pants? Why is that? Because I found a setup in the cellar of the cotton candy shop that indicates the Polaroids were staged. The background of the Polaroids is just a poster on the wall. There's no beach, no story behind it. But why? I'm gonna guess Maple was on the Polaroids you found at the last crime scene, right? And you brought all available units here to protect him? Yeah, exactly what I was afraid of. I have a feeling Maple isn't the target at all. I have to say, I'm relieved to hear that. Something is wrong here. Patches, you need to let all the police cats and dogs get back to their regular patrols. This, that isn't all, Chief. I'm afraid we've got another problem that's gonna need to be handled quickly. You found something else in the cotton candy shop? Exactly. Uh, Hidden in the cellar, there was this blueprint on the wall. What is this? I can't make sense of it. Pavlov told me it's a design schematic for some sort of laser device, powered by a jewel or something. And the purpose of the laser, we haven't figured that out yet. Any hunches? I think Snowball is behind this and that he's got something big planned. I'm just hoping he hasn't built this machine yet. If that's true, I hope the same. Pixel, can you take a look at it? Finally, something interesting to do. What are you all doing here? Yeah, what's happening here? Geez, Rex and Rox are here. Does everyone have something to share with me today? Chief Patches, can you tell me why you have police surrounding this location? Yeah, Chief, are you crazy or something? Not at all, agents. We investigated a crime scene this morning and we found evidence we believed indicated Maple was the next target of a serial killer. As a mayoral candidate in the public eye, he clearly needed extra protection. I guess that was a smart thing to do. What do you think, Rex? Yo, he's Rex! He figured it out! He's Rex and he's Rox. Okay, yeah, smart thing to do, but unfortunate timing. The city museum was just robbed. What? That cannot be a coincidence. Cameras got footage of two dogs in the act. We've identified them as Chance and Pepper. We know those two well. What did they steal? Just just one item from a recently obtained collection. Let me guess, a large jewel? Yeah, a huge ruby. How did you know? You understand what this means, Chief? That we're in big trouble? Exactly. You all won't be investigating the highest. We'll be taking over that investigation. Consider yourself lucky we don't tell your superiors what kind of mess you all have been making. It's appreciated, agents. We're leaving now. Think it's best that you all leave as well. Finally, not that I don't enjoy your company, but I have a significant debate tomorrow and we're scheduled for a policy review. Completely forgot about the debate. Best of luck, Mr. Maple. Good day to you all. Jeez Louise. These people, I swear to God. Later at the police station. Good news, Chief. Pavlov has been cured. It took a bit, but he's successfully been dehypnotized. Good work, Morty. Was he able to recognize the dogs he met with them? He showed him when we showed him the photos. We showed him an array of pictures of some of the most high-profile crooks in Cattown, and he picked Chance and Pepper without skipping a beat. Those two again. We really shouldn't be surprised by now. This only confirms what I suspected. Snowball and his partners in crime are planning something big. Pavlov, Marmalade, Fluffy, the Ruby, the fake cult. All of these things are linked somehow. What's the next step for you both? We found a blueprint, and I'm trying to understand exactly what it's a blueprint for. Pixel is still studying it, but I think he's making steady progress. Understood. For now, I'll get back to Pavlov. Good luck, you guys. Thank you, Morty. Any progress with the blueprint? Yeah, Pavlov was exactly right. It's a laser device, first one of its kind I've ever seen. Beautiful design, powered by a jewel. Notably, the laser's power is determined by the size of the jewel. The larger the jewel, the more powerful the laser. Okay, so pretend the jewel is a ruby the size of a wool ball. What then? The laser would be incredibly strong, assuming you've got a powerful enough emitter. I understand, but I think Waffles understand. I don't think Waffles understands. Can you explain so he can understand? So let's say the emitter is the diameter of a pen. In that case, it'd be a bottleneck for any jewel larger than that diameter, basically choking how much power could get through. But in our case, for the device to operate at full power, we're looking at an emitter much larger than a pen. Oh yeah, more like a cannon, I'd say. This is going to be a catastrophe. The entire city is going to burn. Maybe not. The original design for this laser indicates that it wouldn't burn or pierce. Box furniture just used it for scanning stuff. But the notes around the perimeter of the blueprint indicate somebody was trying to figure out how they amplified the laser to dangerous levels, but no way to know if they succeeded. Don't tell anyone, but since this is an emergency, I hacked Box Furniture servers. That definitely breaks like 1,000 different protocols. Really wish you hadn't done that, but I guess the ends justify the means. Did you find anything of note? Only 2 cats knew about the project, Fluffy and Marmalade. And they're both dead now. Snowball thought of everything. The scanner! That's what Marmalade was talking about! He knew his life was in danger. Wait, what? You talked to Marmalade? Oh no. Sorry, just confused about something. Anything else, Pixel? The server files say they experimented with the laser in their warehouse, but things really went wrong. Details were already scrubbed through. It's all confidential material. Too bad. But there is some good news. Maybe. I can assemble a small device to plant near the emitter. It'll jam the laser. Are you sure you can do it? Time is critical. How soon do you need it? Hard to say. Waffles, when would you expect them to use the laser? As soon as possible is the safest guess. They probably already know we found Pavlov in the blueprint, and they've already killed the only 2 loose ends. Let's assume the next big event in Cattown could be a target. Wouldn't that be something with the election? There are posters all over town. I bet you're right, Spotty. Forgot all about that for a second, but when exactly? The debate, guys! It's tomorrow! Am I the only one here who pays attention to politics? That's it. There's our answer. They've had the blueprint for a long time, so we should assume the laser is ready, and that they've got no reason to wait. Pixel, can you get your jamming device ready by tomorrow? Am I getting paid for the overtime? What? Really? Fine. Yes, get it done. I'll start right away. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Before we go, I want to say something to you, Waffles. I should have trusted you. All the stories you told, as far-fetched as they were, I shouldn't have doubted what you went through. You're the best inspector on the force, and you've never let me or anybody else down, ever before. Don't even worry about it, Chief. This whole thing is bigger than any of us ever expected, and we all fell for the ruse. How do you feel about tomorrow? It all depends on Pixel now, but I believe in him, even if most of his creations fail. Remember when he wanted to create a time machine? Yeah, that was fun. He really thought he could travel through time. Too bad for him, he's stuck here with us. And for now, we should all get some rest. If we're right, tomorrow's going to be a tough day. Good night, Chief. I think that's another chapter down. Yup, chapter 4 done. Biggest ruby in town has been stolen. The debate is today. Okay. Have you heard about Fluffy's death? Such a tragedy. Of course. We were in the same kindergarten class. Friends since that day. Very sorry to hear that. It's okay, thanks. As sad as it was, it's been a great help to my campaign. Ever since the news broke, my poll numbers have been through the roof. It's a cynical take, but I have to admit, I understand it well. The heist from yesterday has had the same effect. Citizens feel less secure in their homes now. Yes, I assumed that would be the case when I heard what happened. A stroke of fortune indeed. Huh, yes, best of luck in the debate. May the best candidate win. The less dull candidate, you mean? Oh, good one. You are right, sir. It seems they're done with us for rehearsal. So I'll be on my way. See you later, Maple. See you later, Cookie. See you later, Cookie. God, these voices are getting crazy. It's another chapter down, though. Meanwhile, Inspector? Sorry to wake you, Inspector, but we need to check out the area where the debate is taking place, and Patches is waiting for us downstairs in reception. Okay. Okay. I'm up now. I'm up now. Oh man, that was a real yawn. You mind if I ask you something? Sure, go ahead. Why do you sleep here? Don't you have an apartment or something? Yeah, I do. So why so why sleep here? I know cats can sleep anywhere, but even for a cat, this desk looks uncomfortable. Because I can't get to sleep at my place. My bed is comfy, but anytime I close my eyes, it's just nightmares and bad memories. Never get any sleep when I stay there. This spot is at least an improvement over that, so I spend my nights here. Oh, well, I appreciate you telling me the truth. Yeah, you bet. Now let's get a move on. We've got bad guys to catch. Just hope Pixel has had enough time to finish his contraption. Um, Waffles, I was coming to find you. What's up? I just finished the jamming device. Here you go. Right, excellent. How does it work exactly? I made it easy for you. Push the red button, give it a second for the program to load itself, and it'll be ready to go. What do you need to plug this into? What do I need to plug this into? Nothing at all. It's got a blue canine chipset. It only needs to be in proximity to the laser, not hardwired into anything. This is really impressive. Anything else I need to know? Well, it's not fully tested. I didn't have enough time for that, but I'm confident it'll work as it should. Here's hoping. I guess we don't have any other options, and if it doesn't, just try to create a short circuit. That always works. You'd probably need a screwdriver for that. You never know. Get one from Patches. He's still got one of mine. Perfect. Thanks, Pixel. You know where I can find him? Waiting for you at reception. It's time for me to get some shut-eye. Best of luck, Inspector. I also... Oh yeah, he does have the screwdriver, doesn't he? From when Patches was investigating the crime scene. Okay. Finally, are you two ready to go? Did Pixel drop off the jammer? Yep, I've got it with me. What's the plan from here? You and Spotty will circle the building looking for anything suspicious. Hopefully you'll get lucky and find the laser. Peanut, myself, and the rest of the force will be inside, protecting everyone from the laser, should it activate. We'll approach the building from different routes, attract as little attention as possible. I think we've I think we've got a solid plan then. Spotty, you ready? All set. Before we leave, Pixel told me you have a screwdriver that I'll need for the laser. Oh, right. I forgot to give it back to him. Don't think I'll be opening any more grates for a while, so it's all yours. Thanks. We're on our way. Good luck to both of you. Sorry about that. My wife's headed off to work, so I wanted to give her some sugar before I left. Before she left, actually. Huh, yeah, of course. It was just a couple of days ago. Well, I just need to get something off my fur coat. Um, I was so excited to be working with you. I... Oh, goodness. Okay. I did a poor job of sniffing. My job performance wasn't up to sniff. I mean snuff. I'm sorry for that. For costing you valuable time on the case. It won't happen again. Don't even worry about it. Just look at what I did with that fake cult nonsense and making a fool of myself in front of Patches. But you kept believing in me. We kept our noses down, trusted our animal instincts, and proved everyone wrong. Mistakes are part of the job. Can't expect to be perfect all the time. That was a that was the perfect opportunity for a pun, but whatever, game. In the end, you've proven yourself. You made a stubborn cat like me change my mind about how valuable sniffing is and into an investigation. Inspector, that means so much. You are one of the nicest cats I've ever met. Ah, forget it. No biggie. Time to focus on the investigation. We're almost there. And if that nose of yours picks up anything unique, let me know. Hello? Chance, what is taking you so long, my friend? We've already started without you. What? Your car had a blowout on the drive here? How is this possible? You are supposed to be the luckiest dog in the world. A flat tire? But how can that be? That is the opposite of lucky. Mm, okay, understood, my friend. The boss will not be happy that you're late, but I'll let him know. See you soon. Now I have a nervous feeling in the pit of my stomach. No more Lucky Charm. The smell's coming from this direction. Wait, whose voice is that? That scent, that's how you smelled when you came back to the maple market from the cave system, like tobacco, but worse. The smell stops here, right in front of that gentle cat. Good to see you again, Waffles. Hey, meatballs. What brings you here? That is none of your business, little cat. By the way, did you enjoy our performance in the cave? To be honest, the production quality was pretty good. I actually fell for it. It was fun setting yous up, my friend. I enjoy the small talk, really, but you mind if we get inside? I see it is just the two of yous? Yep, just us. No, my friends. Is he needing a warrant, Inspector? No. He knows we can't beat him in a fight. He's probably armed, too. That is correct, little cat. We do not want our cordial meeting to get messy. Do not think I forgot about how I used to bully you in kindergarten. I don't like him, Inspector. I don't like him either, Spotty. He used to absolutely terrorize me when I was a kitten. I guess we need to call for backup? No can do. They're all guarding the debate arena, but I have another idea. I remember back when we were in school, the only person who could get Meatballs to stop picking on everybody, was his mom. We were all afraid of her, but Meatballs even more than us. Just need to find a way to contact her. And you think this is the easiest way into the building? It's either this or we put our paws up. Want to fight him? Not really. I'm a sniffer dog. I was trained to smell, not to fight. Then we gotta do what we gotta do. Knock me out in a second. Where do you think you're going, my minuscule friend? It's forbidden for you and your dog companion to pass through. What's what's that you're drinking, Meatballs? It is just milk punch, my friend. But I think But I think it is time for you to find another street to walk. Buddy, do you smell anything special? What is that drink? Oh, gross. It smells like milk and whiskey or something. Yeah, Meatballs was drinking milk punch. A bit too classy for him, but I digress. Does that have something to... Does that help us? I could fill my flask with some of the milk punch. What? And done. Inspector, are you going to drink that? Oh goodness, no. But this stuff is probably 90% alcohol, so it could come in handy. Oh, this is where we call the mom. Ring ring. Come on, mom.
Hello,
Hey, mom, it's me.
my little waffles. How are you doing, sweetie?
I'm fine, mom. Just wanted to ask you about something.
Are you coming over for lunch this Sunday?
I don't know for sure, mom. Hard to say right now.
Okay, dear. Just let me know. I'll buy your favorite kibbles.
You know I'm not a kitten anymore, right?
You'll always be my little kitten.
Can you help me on my case?
Of course, sweetie.
Do you remember that cat Meatballs from when I was young?
Oh, yes, I think so, dear. Isn't that the kitten who always wanted to pick on you?
One and the same, but now he's not a kitten. He's threatening to punch me with his ginormous paws. I'm scared, mommy. What should I do? No one, no one bullies my waffles around. I think I've got his mother's phone number around here somewhere. Ah, here it is, dear. I'll take care of this. Thanks, mom.
Anything for you, dear.
Let's hope this works. I kind of feel like I had to manipulate my own mother. I hope she doesn't see it that way. 5 minutes later. Meatballs! My mother! How are you doing on this lovely day? She called him by his name. He is in trouble. Are you picking fights with other cats again? Ma, I would never. It's not. When will you ever grow up, Meatballs? I did not raise you to bring shame to your family. I'm just. You are coming with me right now. Ma, please, I do not want to upset you any further, but I'm currently on the job. Working? This is your work here in this empty alley? And you're smoking cigars, like always. Don't you know what those will do to you? I'm working, Ma, I swear. You swear? Do you think I'm stupid? No, Ma, I would never imply such a thing. You are coming with me, mister. And enough with that accent. You were born here in Cattown like the rest of us. But Ma! But what? Don't you dare talk back to your mother. You come with me right now or so help me. May I please call someone first? Okay, yes ma'am, I'm coming. That's what I thought. He played the mom card. Whew, that was painful to watch. But now we've one less bad cat to deal with. And if Meatballs was here, the others can't be far. I think we're ready to move, Spotty. Keep your eyes peeled. This building looks abandoned. Why was Meatballs guarding it? Not sure just yet. but something is fishy here. The laser has to be here somewhere. And about the laser, we haven't had time to talk about it. I don't know what'll happen if it's activated, but if it is, just keep your eyes closed. Don't worry about me. Just protect yourself. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay?
Of course, I'll follow your orders, Inspector.
Good. Now we need to find that laser and pronto. It's a regular old medicine cabinet, good shape. Overall, it used to be mounted on the wall, but it's just lying on the ground. Door's locked, though. It's pitch black in here. Can't see two paws in front of me. The switch isn't working. There are sparks coming off the thing. Fun, fun. You coming, Spotty?
Uh, I, I would rather not.
Oh, right. Forgot you in the dark don't get along.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries, bud. Hmm? Him in the dark. Yeah. No worries, bud. Stay put and I'll be back soon. Lots of stuff toward the back of the room, but I can't make any of it in the dark. Need to find a way to get the lights on before poking around in here. Looks like the cables were cut with sparks popping all around them. No touchy. Spotty, any chance you know much about electricity?
Actually, yes, I started studying to be a detector dog, but changed over to the sniffer discipline later. Wasn't really a fan of detecting bombs, it made me too nervous. But I still learned how to disable small bombs, so I've got a working knowledge of electrical stuff.
Think you can fix this switch? Can you see it from here?
Yeah, I just need a couple of electrical cables and that'll do the job.
A jack of all trades you are. Obviously doesn't work. Hmm.
Wait, hold on a second.
What is it?
I'm smelling something. No, someone. They're in the building somewhere upstairs.
Oh, you're right. Now that I'm paying attention, I can hear someone talking loudly in the distance.
Really? I can't hear a thing.
Maybe your hearing is as bad as your sniffing is good. Anyways, let's keep quiet. Maybe I can hear what they're saying.
No?
What are you saying? This is a joke, right? The luckiest dog in the known universe gets a flat tire? How is that possible? Mm-hmm. No, just stay where you are. You could be in danger if you get here when the laser is live. Hmm. Hmm. Of course it's dangerous. I mean, we're the bad guys after all. You might be lucky, but you aren't that bright, you know? Yeah, me and Meatball. Yeah, Meatballs isn't answering his phone right now either. I'm not sure, but something strange is going on. I need to get back to the boss. Later, Chance, and don't do anything stupid.
I think we're getting.
I think we're getting close now, but we can't go up the stairs yet.
I love you too. Have a good day at work.
I'll try my best. Pretty sure that was Pepper's voice I was hearing.
I've heard of him. He's one of the most wanted cats in Cat Town.
Exactly. Him and Trouble go paw in paw. We need to be silent and sneaky. Hesitate to suggest this, but we can get around through the window.
Well, I don't know if I should. Dogs aren't very agile, you know.
Yeah, I know. As much as I hate it, this is a job for a cat.
Be careful, Inspector.
Okay, I don't know what to do then. Guess we just move on until we get some kind of wires or something. Uh-oh. Cutscene time? The laser! Holy cow, that thing is way beefier than I expected. I should move a little closer and switch on Pixel's gadget. Oh, wow, it's aimed at where the debate is taking place. I gotta hurry. All those lives are in danger and they have no idea what's up here.
No, Maple, that's a subject we strongly disagree on.
You are clearly not very open-minded, Cookie. It will greatly reduce crime in the city.
We cannot sterilize cats. We as a society are better than that.
Almost 83% of citizens want lower crime rates in Cat Town. You've done nothing at all about it. Should we discuss the heist that occurred just yesterday? Every single police officer was stationed at a single location in another part of the city. The criminal stole a big ruby with zero police intervention. What exactly does the city belong to? Let me see what I do. Who exactly does... Huh? Who exactly does this city belong to?
I want to use the remainder of my time in respect of Fluffy's memory, who recently suffered a tragic death. That event saddens me greatly, and I know it does the citizens of Cat Town as well. I vow to find a way to avoid a shortage of boxes.
Excuse me?
Every cat in this town deserves a good cardboard box at home.
Yeah. Anyway, time to focus on how to use Pixel's device on this Mondo laser. Switch on the jammer, fingers crossed. It's turning on, lots of techie text, blah blah blah, mumbo jumbo. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, the screen is red. That typically means something is bad. Stack buffer overflow. That seems worse. And this little button is doing nothing. Great, perfect. All this work and the jammer is busted. Now what? I gotta figure out another way to stop the laser. Plan B. I'll open this hatch and destroy everything in it. It's just enough. It's just specific enough to work. Hatch is screwed to the laser device. Hatch is too far, and I'm not going to try climbing that. We need to find some way to get closer to it. Have I said before how much I hate pigeons? I really hate pigeons. When I'm trying to take a nap at the office, they're always coming up to the window, cooing and flapping, waking me up. Pigeons are the worst. Good grief, this laser is huge. How powerful is this thing? There's a hatch at the end of it. The key is just there, but I can't grab it. The gap in the window is too small. No way I can remove the planks or the glass without alerting Pepper. How about we get a magnet? Try using the magnet to get the key since it still has a remaining charge. Oh, the key is slowly moving, wiggling ever closer. Sweet! Got it! Good work, Tiny Magnet. Your job here is done. You are a good friend to me on this adventure. Oh, this is the key to the medical cabinet. I use the keys on the medical cabinet. Mash will open, and so it does. Lots of goodies in here. Just some meds to help deal with stress and anxiety. This must have been an office building in the past, so guess I shouldn't have expected much else. Syringe, kind of gross, but otherwise intact. I'll take it because it could come in handy. Medicine cabinet contains several rolls of bandages. I'm gonna take one just in case. Well, let's hope we don't get hurt. Smell anything special? No, sorry. It's not working. It's not working. Some cables were cut. Chance. We just need a couple of electrical cables and that'll do the job. Jack of all trades you are. A couple of electrical cables. Well, no certain way we could find some without cutting more cables, so
think this empty syringe is gonna help here. It's too far for me to use a screwdriver. I'm not gonna try climbing that. I'm find a way to get closer to it. Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Ooh, if I suck up the milk from punch from the flask into the syringe, I could use it to do a precise spray from a distance. So this could actually prove useful. Alright, here we go. Ooh, down the hatch it goes. Not too bad. We got sparks flying now. Good. Spectre, you need to get down here right now. Just a minute, Spotty. You really need to get back right now. Okay, I'm coming. Can't leave him alone for 5 minutes and he already starts whimpering. Not easy taking care of a dog sometimes. Hatch is screwed to the laser device. Uh-oh. I think Pepper got him. That's what I thought. Pepper! Surprised to see me so soon, Inspector? Last time was the catnip steal, I guess. If you hadn't caught that mad catter, I would have paid him back personally or on the business, though. No sudden movements or I'll shoot. Come with me. Somebody needs to talk to you. Who are you talking about? Oh, little cat. You're expected. But first, I need to know something. What were you doing outside? Trying to get on the roof? Did you mess with the laser? Tell me the truth. No laser, I promise. So what were you doing then? I had to go out there and grab the key for the medicine cabinet. You can have it back if you want. Why would you have done that? I thought maybe there might be something in there I could use to make you sick. Make me sick with headache medicine? What a moron. One of Cat Town's finest. Come along. Don't try anything stupid, mind you. And the police dog is invited too. Spotty, remember what I said about closing your eyes, okay? Shut your mouth, Waffles! Move it! Why was our name highlighted? It always is, right? It's always yellow. Ah, and now everyone is here. Hello, Waffles. Very good to see you again. Snowball, you're involved in this? And nice to meet you as well, Spotty. How are you here? I saw you in prison. You already know that wasn't me, Inspector. Don't play the fool. One thing I know not to do is underestimate you, and I'm confident you now understand the events of the last few days. I need to know what you're doing with this laser. Are you going to destroy the entire city? Goodness no, what kind of cat do you think I am? Destroying the city? To what end? There's no point in doing that. I want power, and inciting a little chaos is the quickest way to get it. Cat Town will be under my paw soon enough. These are delusions of grandeur, Snowball. Perhaps for small-minded cats such as yourself, but for me, this is ambition. No need for pedantry, though. I'm sure you're more interested in discussing some of the more confusing events from these past few days. That's true, you know me well. I'm grateful for you, you know. I had so much fun with you lately. You deserve a pat on the back. The laser is ready, now I'm just waiting for Patches to bring everyone out of the building. We have a couple minutes to spare. Wait, what'd you say? You're not using the laser during the debate? Ah, you'll see, Fred. I'm always one step ahead. To start, we'll go back to the beginning, to the formulation of my greatest desire, control every soul in Cat Town. Some years ago, I created a corporation of thieves. We secured a large number of assets, became rich, and the police couldn't catch us. Yet, I remained unsatisfied. Unlike Robin Wolf, we were not respected. We only inspired fear amongst the populace, and they saw us as a threat. Well, you didn't share money with the poor. Not completely true, dear cat. I paid people to do various jobs for me, some of whom were in need of cash. Unfortunately, they weren't as trustworthy as my original crew. I had an epiphany. I'd never be able to control Cat Town unless I literally controlled their minds. No more ulterior motives, no undue fear, and no doubting my ability. You're mad. Oh, I know, but it's a creative madness, and I'm proud of that. I had this wild idea about hypnotizing our fellow citizens. We started simple. Reverse psychology, classic conditioning, basic things, but we needed subjects to experiment upon. Okay, so you did psychological training on guinea pigs. No guinea pigs, cats and dogs, of course. It took some time, but our first test was quite interesting. We tried, and I believe succeeded in making the subject believe he was someone else. How good was he, Waffles? You've met him. Do you know who I'm referring to? Oh, your brother, Malo. He's the one in prison. He believes he's you. Correct. He really looks just like me, don't you think? He's your brother, Snowball. How can you let him rot in prison? And I scratched his face for nothing. Yep, that is a shame. Collateral damage, as they say. In my defense, Mallow approached me in desperation many years ago. He was broke. His shop was going under, and he asked me for money. I seized the opportunity, and now he is my very own stunt double. It became a very practical setup. He'd be eating at a restaurant, every police cat and dog in town watching him, and on the other end of the city, I would be robbing a shop. That's why you always had an alibi. Now you're catching on! It was one of my best ideas. Not even mentioning the other advantages it presented me. So you said Malo's lobotomization had other advantages? Lobotomization? We're not such base animals, Waffles. He's my brother. Even if he wasn't the brightest kitten of our litter, I would never put him under the knife like that. But since he was on the team, I made use of him. We made him disappear to another city, and I was able to procure his old shop. And this cotton candy shop, let me guess. You used it as a safe house while Marva was in prison. You'd hide there while preparing whatever plans you had in mind. Maybe you're a little quicker than I expected. And as you sat quietly in the shop, your brother pushed pancakes off a rooftop. I must tell you the truth. We conditioned Mallow to be like me. Before this incident, I told him to hurt Inspector Waffles. He surprised even myself. He understood that killing your partner would hurt you more than just a physical wound. You're much too compassionate, Waffles. It's your weakness, a target on your back. Nothing to say, friend? You are the most cowardly and pathetic cat I know. The sentiment is appreciated. Now back to my story. Malo wasn't the only subject in the first batch of experiments. So you had a batch of test subjects? Oh yes, we hypnotized a number of cats and dogs. Mostly those who nobody would look for or notice behaving differently. So each of them possessed something we felt we could use to our advantage, a trait or an object. The Maple Market cashier, for example, we knew the shop was located over a sewer access, so we used it as our first safe house. We held our fake cult meetings too, but you already know about that. Sometimes, though, the subjects have flaws. I spent many nights with Mallow trying to share all my memories, but he would just forget the most important one of all. Did you notice it? I guess you remember what you said when Pancakes interrogated you after catching up? After catching you on the streets by sheer luck? Nothing is luck with me, Inspector. And yes, of course I remember. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yep. Malo didn't know. That's how I knew something was off about it. You would never forget that moment. I knew it would happen someday. Inevitable, really. We have many failures. There was a dog that wasn't receptive to the experiments at all. We never determined why, but sometimes he would just black out. No bother, he was useless anyways, an antiques collector or something, if I remember well. That's Lucius. I've met him. He was hypnotized by a fishing rod. Yes, that's him. Not my best creation, but I improved quite a bit from there. But how is this all related? How is all this related to Fluffy's death? Patience, Inspector. As I was telling you, I had some inopportune results with hypnosis. It took too much time for how low our success rate was. I was close to seizing everything, and that is until somebody gave me a peek of what was happening at Block's Furniture. So you went to Fluffy's house, but not alone, with a powerful ally. You needed somebody as strong as Pavlov, but why? Yes, Pavlov was with me, but nothing of Fluffy's true identity. Without Pavlov, there's no way I could ever hope to defeat him. Pepper mentioned Pavlov to me some time ago, and when I met him, Pavlov's potential was immediately visible. Clearly an asset we wanted on the team. I knew we would need to do a thorough job with him, so we used a special method just for him. Classic conditioning, and using a bell to boot. Precisely! It took far longer than we imagined, but the retraining was so impactful, it didn't matter. He was ready to go by the time the box furniture intel arrived. What intel? It's quite interesting. Did you know that Box Furniture has an R&D department with an enormous budget? Very high-tech stuff they produce. Odd for a cardboard company, no? They were experimenting on a new technology for collecting info on the different boxes. They called it barcodes. You can use some kind of laser on it and can edit them on a computer. I can't be bothered with the details, so who cares? But during the initial test, the laser made a red dot on the wall. All the scientists in the room went crazy. They were jumping all around, fighting like primitive animals. And it was even more effective on dogs. It triggered their desire to hunt prey.
That sounds terrible. I would never want to be like that.
Oh, dear police dog, don't you worry. You might enjoy being a bit more feral. So just to be clear, you went to Fluffy's house with Pavlov, and under your orders, he threw Fluffy through the window. Yes, and I found some interesting info on his computer, which led me to who had possession of the laser's blueprint. You stole it and murdered that cat in the street. Oh, you're finishing my sentences. We must be made for each other. Okay, I get that you were behind those two murders. But you're wondering about the fake leads, yes? Mm-hmm, yep. Sure, sure. I'm quite proud of those. What would you like to know? The fake Polaroids of both victims. Of course, those are for Patches. I planned on you being out of the picture by the time he found the second one. And without you or Pancakes, well, none of us were surprised by how poorly he handled the case from there. All of which was the second part of my plan. Patches would believe that Maple was the next target. He didn't stop to think twice before heading to Maple's office, and so we went to quietly pocket the ruby we needed without any police interference. They were all looking for a threat that didn't exist. I know, I'm quite the genius. Any other false leads that you'd like to discuss? Better off saying I know about the camera studio and the shop seller than just showing him a copy of a Polaroid. The copies prove nothing. Already discussed this clue. Secret underground cult. That was specially made just for you, Inspector. I need to make sure I wouldn't be disturbed while stealing the ruby for the laser. It was the best way to keep you out of my fur. You're too much of a threat to my plans, and the only one who could challenge me intellectually. Well, besides Pancakes, of course. But I don't need to paint you a picture now, do I? Why not just kill me, though? For the fun of it, Waffles! It was far more enjoyable to watch you stumble and falter and lose respect of your team. I'm not a psychopath, after all. Debatable, but please, go on. I know you leave no stone unturned. Your personal life may be a mess, but you're a perfectionist when it comes to detective work, even if you do have minimal respect for procedure. So why not simply plant some fake clues in your case? Sure, it needed extra time and planning, getting into Erwin's house or finding 30 cats for a cult. A lot of preparation was needed. But I knew the payoff would be worth it. We must enjoy the little things, you know. It really was a treat to watch unfold. I almost owe you thanks. I should have known better. I should have seen through those clues. Oh, don't blame yourself. I did incredible work orchestrating all that, and you really couldn't have been expected to know any better. The plan worked to perfection. We had the ruby, the cannon was ready and secure, everything was going very smoothly. We decided to lay low for a bit and head to the nearest safe house. But when we arrived, we saw both of you there, with Pavlov leaving the cotton candy shop. So I did something I detest. I changed my plan. You had uncovered too much of it, so I decided to deploy the laser as soon as possible. And I suppose you thought the same, so here you are, trying in vain to stop me. You got that right. Too late now, my friends! We're only waiting on patches to let everyone out because of the pending threat. And then, showtime! We initiate the laser and create what I love most in this world, chaos! I can hardly wait. It's such a powerful feeling, one that I deserve for all my hard work. But Patches is being a bit slow as you could expect. So while we're waiting, I guess this means it's my turn to ask questions. I hope you'll be as respectful as I was and answer with complete honesty. My first question is a simple one. Why did you go to see Malo in prison? Why did you want to interrogate him? To what end? I wasn't linked to Fluffy's death after all. Actually, I found a hair in Fluffy's office. It belongs to you, DNA match and all. Arr, I see. In spite of perfectly executing every step of the way, the only betrayal was by my own fur. One of my crew secured a key pass that would allow me through Fluffy's bedroom to the top floor. Pavlov couldn't have done the job on his own, so I had to be there. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyhow. The only difference is that you had a small preview of my return to the spotlight. Ha ha! You knew I was involved in one way or another, but how did you find the safe house? How did you make the connection to the shop? I cannot figure it out. Spotty picked up a sugary trail back to back at the station, and we followed it without any idea of what we'd find along the way. It's your little friend here who did all the work? I wasn't expecting that at all. And why would that be? Spotty is a talented sniffer dog. No, not that. You've never been the type to ask another police cat or dog for help on a case. But you're not ashamed to call your little mommy, are you? Do you know how many times you called her during your investigation? Just the once? That's pretty good, I must admit. You only called her when you absolutely needed it. You're definitely the best inspector in town. Anyways, ever since pancakes fell from the roof, you devolved into a loner and a milkaholic. But good for you, Waffles. Happy to see you back on your paws. Such a shame you've got other issues to deal with now, yes? Wait, do you hear that sound? That's the sweet music of a crowd in motion. It's time to start our little machine. Pepper, are you ready? Don't forget to shield your eyes from the outside. Spotty, you know what to do, remember? Uh-oh. Dumbass. Oh, Look who fell victim to their own folly, their own machine. Ah, couple of weeks later. Hey, hi, can I get everyone's attention? As some of you know, I've decided to leave the department. I've been on the force for more than 10 years, and now feels like the right time to do something different. While investigating Fluffy's case, I made a lot of mistakes. Like, a lot. And I know everybody goofs at some point, but I want to be honest about my abilities with myself and all of you. To be frank, the situation could have been a lot worse without the dedication we saw from Spotty and Waffles. If not for them, I could have made an even bigger mess. I owe them both a debt of gratitude. I was worried they'd get along like cats and dogs, but I'm very happy to see that I was wrong.
Oh, sure. You're welcome, Chief.
Pixel, you too. Everyone who works here, really. I'll miss each of you.
We'll miss you too, Chief.
Do you know what you're gonna do?
I think so.
I think so. I always say to everyone that I meet that I'm a gourmand, and it's time to put my food where my mouth is. You'll all see soon enough.
You aren't gonna say? I'm curious.
No, no, it's a surprise. But you're all on the invite list. Croissant for peanut, cinnamon coffee for mocha, hot dog for Spotty. It'll be my treat. Speaking of, has anyone seen Spotty? I'm not sure. Let's find him before celebrating.
A good idea, Chief. Now we're cooking with gas.
One last pun for the road, huh? Forever and always, you'll be missed, Patches, by everyone here. No need to be sentimental, Waffles. It's time for me to head out. But before that, let me introduce your new chief. Everyone, please give a warm welcome back to Pancakes. Hey, everybody. I'm not good at making speeches, but here we are. So I've got to do it. Maid Cookie is going to join us later, so one long and tedious speech will be more than enough for all of us. Friends, you cannot imagine how happy I am to be back here with each of you. Just being able to work again is a treat. Many times I thought it would be impossible for me, both physically and emotionally. But you were all so kind and gracious to me while in recovery. I will never forget what you all have done for me. I feel better than I have in a long time, and I can't wait to work alongside the team again. We're going to do some amazing work for our city. And that's all from me for now. It's time to enjoy our party. I'd like to propose a toast. Wait, Waffles, could you find Spotty for us? I don't want to make a toast without our favorite sniffer dog. Oh yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Find Spotty. Hey Waffles, how have you been? I haven't seen you at the Metal Heart lately. Hi Chaw. Yeah, I've been doing some DIY work at my apartment. Think I'm gonna take better care of it than I did before, but I'll be back to the Metal Heart soon. It'll be good to hang out if you're gonna be there. But what are you doing here at the party? Oh, I just want to say goodbye to Patches. He came to pick you up from the bar so many times. I feel like I know him almost as well as I know you. Oh, cool, cool. Very cool. Hmm? Hmm? Inspector, ask her out. Everyone is waiting. What? You're maybe the best inspector in town, but you have zero clue when a girl likes you. Aren't you supposed to be at the buffet with everyone else? No, Mocha says I'm not allowed in the buffet until everyone has had at least one plate. Last time I got there first and ate pretty much everything. People were upset. But that's not important now. You're talking to a friend. I'm not going to interrupt anymore. I've said what I needed to say. Um, I can hear you two whispering. He's not wrong though, Waffles. When are you going to ask me out? Uh, yes? Do you, um, do you want to get a drink sometime? Waffles. I own a bar. That's the last thing I want to do in my spare time. True. Well, you'll figure it out. I'm gonna chat with Patches. See you soon. Gotta find out what Spotty went. Mind if I ask you something? Sure, Peanut. Is she gonna be your girlfriend? I like her. I'm gonna go look for Spotty and pretend I never heard your question. Hey, buddy, what are you doing out here? We're all waiting for you.
Oh, I'm coming. Just give me a minute.
What's going on, Spotty?
I already told you. It's just sometimes I prefer to be alone.
Hey, listen. You and I are alike, you know. When I asked you for help with Fluffy's case, I didn't really want you around. Well, not for too long at least. I didn't think anybody could prove you helpful, and I was afraid of getting close to anybody else. But you stuck around, and you were a wonderful friend to have around. You're the best partner I could have asked for. Just don't tell that to Pancakes.
Inspector, I really don't know what to say.
Well, inside the station, there are a bunch of friends at the party waiting to see you. Take your time if you need to be alone for a bit, but enjoy the good moments when you can. Don't let them pass by. And right now is one of those moments.
Hmm.
Spotty?
Earlier, Inspector, did you say we're friends?
Yes, friends. And please just call me Waffles.
I.
Yeah? My heart! I love them. Look at them, they're so happy. Oh, they're such a good boy.
My heart.
My. Well, you guys, that was Inspector Waffles, and I had a lot of fun with it. I mean, there might be secrets that I missed, little Easter eggs that I'm gonna have to go back and get. But um, what else do I have to say? I mean, it wasn't too hard. Um, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't like meant to be difficult. That's why they like gave you the clues. But man, that was so much fun. Like I I actually had a lot of fun like promoting this on my channel. Like, oh, there's more. Inspector, how are you today? Hello, Erwin. I've got some good news to share. Presenting your Wool Ball collectible card album.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much.
It's all yours now. Have a good day. Wait, let me check the cards inside. Oh darn, some rare cards still missing. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't able to find all of them. Oh well, still better than nothing. Thanks for your dedication, Inspector. Hmm, would have been interesting to see what happened if I found all the cards. Well, too late now, I can't redo the adventure. Or can I? And that's the end of it. That's the end of it for real. I was literally about to start talking about going back and seeing if there are any secrets or any Easter eggs or anything, and it said it for me. That's crazy. Oh man. Wow. What an experience. Wow, that was I mean, we cracked the case. I couldn't be more happy about that. But man, it's over. It's over, sadly. I really liked it. I really don't have much else to say about it. Um, I liked all of the I liked all of the puns. Maybe that's just because I'm gonna be a father soon. Um, and that's the dad jokes kicking in inside of me. Um, I loved all of the like classic noir cliches. You know, like, oh, he's a grizzled inspector who has a drinking problem, but he's the best that we've got. You know, it. This game played a lot on that trope, which I'm in love with it. I'm definitely gonna have to come back to it sometime because there's stuff that's clearly missing, like secrets and stuff. And I still have like an hour. I could technically go through and do all of that. Um, I don't know if I'd be able to do it on my own, but I'd have to go through and look. I was wondering why we had that like album for so long, but we should have seen that. Maybe collect some of the cards because we did get the one from the sewers, the common one. But yeah, what else? I just it was super fun. The voices, when I do voices for games, it's always super fun to do. I like adding some like flair into it where there isn't any flair because like I could have just sat there and spoken through all of the dialogue, but that wouldn't have been interesting to watch. Not even for me looking back at it. I'd look back and be like, "Wow, that that was bland," you know. So I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you all enjoyed watching me play this. I hope you all enjoyed seeing um, this game. And yes, this is a shirt from The Office. Um, yeah, I didn't really know what else to wear today, so I just kind of wore this outfit. What else? Hmm. I mean, I'm glad that we made it to the bottom of the case, and that even just a little bit of milk ended up coming in handy at the very end. In a syringe, we go. I wonder what the bandages were for, though. I wonder if we could have used the bandages or something. Because it seemed like there was still a couple of things that we could do, like right there in that at the end in that building. We could have found some wires or something to use for the electrical box. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Because it seemed like it was giving you a lot of those like yellow clues to try and like help you in the right direction, but then it didn't seem like you could really complete those. But I feel like it has something to do with like going back to previous areas and seeing, oh, we can get some wire at this place, sort of deal. So, well, that's all I really have to say about this game. As for tomorrow, I plan on just playing some repo. We're gonna do some repo with friends, hopefully. It's gonna be fun as always. Friday, I'm not really certain. I might do Balatro, but I might also feature a game that's near and dear to my heart that I just purchased thanks to the Steam summer sale. Um, so actually, yeah, we're not doing Balatro on Friday, but I'll keep it a surprise. But we finished Inspector Waffles. I'm super happy. I had a lot of fun playing it, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Because I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. Um, it's not too hard, and it's on sale right now. If you want to go and get it. If you're into like point and click adventures, this is like your boat. You know. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today. I know stream is ending a little bit early, but I really have nothing else for you today. Today was just about finishing the game, and we finished it early. And I don't think I can talk for an hour. Um, so yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the stream today. Thank you all, whoever showed up. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for some repo. some maybe with friends, some laughs, some guffaws, even perhaps. Uh, even the possum says goodbye. See y'all later. Thanks for showing up to the stream. I hope you all have a good evening. And did you forget your smile? I bet you did, huh? Well, here's one for you. Anyway, thank you all, you beautiful people. And I'll see you tomorrow.